of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Graham.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. On the wing, Porter fires from deep, and he buries his first look.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Back to Brunson. Releases from 15. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Pass to Dimon. Back to man. Here's Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. To the inside. Clowney. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Claxton with a rebound. Pass to man. And here's Porter. He drops it from range. Porter's got 6.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Brunson. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Towns passes to Robinson. Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. Knicks trail by 3. Shot from the wing. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside man. Pass to Clowney. Fires for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
for New York. They've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Brunson, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
That free throw good from Brunson. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Timmon, that's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Good work there as it goes. Brunson's got 7 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside man. Pass to Dimon. Porter from outside. Pure from three-point range.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Out to the wing. Towns, left side. Here's Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Brooklyn with possession here after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Fast break. Here comes New York. And it's powered home by Towns.
Quick hands of Brunson. Deserves some credit, too. I mean, he swiped that ball and started the break.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Hart's checked in for New York. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
The Nets with a lead. Pass to Claxton. Now here's man. Claxton a screen on Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Here's man. The Knicks with the rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Brunson outside. Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 10 points.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
And the three-pointer goes.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this. Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
Pass to man. Robinson against Claxton. Here's Dimon from behind the arc. Hart pulls it in. To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's man. Still without a bucket. To the paint. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Dimon. And a a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
That one's off. New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And he's good on the second. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. There's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Nets trail by 3. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
So the Nets making a switch here. So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 3-point game. Williams passes to man. Back to Williams. Porter from outside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They can't stop him.
At least not on those first 6 attempts. He is scorching out there. Flamethrower.
Clarkson outside. Oh, there's the alley. And here comes the break. Here's Williams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Pass to Hart. Towns for 3, and the Knicks another 3.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Inside. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 19 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Towns. His last outing, he had 24 points. It's not going to go for him. Down low. And there's Porter on the assist by Williams. And it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
This is what Porter Jr. does. I mean, he has this unique ability and effortless way of just taking over games.
Offensive rebound. Outside Hart. Knocks down the long J.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside man. Pass to Porter. Claxton a screen on Towns. And here's Porter outside. Hart pulls it in. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Towns double team. New York working the ball around now. Now Clarkson. Now it's Hart. Williams defending. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brunson from the arc. Kicks it out Towns from outside the arc. Again, the miss by Towns. And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Williams. Offline with a 3. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Towns on a screen. 3-pointer. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 16 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Claxton a screen on Hart. To the middle. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
So both teams making some changes here. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Nets trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Traore. Brunson defending. And the Nets miss again. Hart from long range. And that's not going to go. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. New York out in front, leading by 6. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the point guard position. Here's Traore. To the paint. Here's Wolf. The shot from the low post is good. Wolf's got his first 2 points.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Traore. McBride covers. Here's Traore. And he lays it up and in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Hart. Clarkson outside. Out to Bridges. Outside Hart. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Nets trail by 4. To the wing on the left. Traore gets the bucket. Traore's got his second basket of the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
New York has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Clarkson. Brooklyn pulls it in. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Martin misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy, just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by New York on the other end.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. All right, let's go to the stats for a moment and show you this season's steals leaders. Mikal Bridges third.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
And New York has possession. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Towns a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bridges. Three-pointer. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter Jr. showing off the versatility, setting the screen that time before rolling for the hoop.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Hard against Porter. Pass to Towns. Now McBride. Hart from long range. Buries it from 3. Hart's got 6 points.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Outside Porter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Bridges passes to McBride. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. 4 on the clock. Towns a screen on Martin. Here's Hart. Offline from the top of the key. Nets trail by 3. Here's Dimon. Shoots over Bridges. Williams from long range. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
McBride passes to Shamet. Outside McBride. The 3. Lowry pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
And so it's New York with it. Towns on a screen to the inside. Towns throws it down.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson's checked in. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Porter with a screen on Brunson. For 3, Dimon. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Shamet into the lane.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions. Boom! He jams it straight down. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 1. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Clowney. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Hey, that's 2 fouls for him so far, but I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Man, he's checked in for Williams. Clarkson's checked in for New York. For New York, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Towns looking for an opening. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Screen by Hart. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Dimon. Back to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Clarkson for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dimon. Right wing. Pass to Man. And here's Porter. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Towns passes to Brunson. Here's Shamet. He's got 5. There's a screen. Towns has got room. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 3. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside man. Pass to Clowney. Launches it. Hits a 3-pointer. Clowney's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
And New York shooting just 38% in this quarter. Hart passes to Brunson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brunson's got 16 points.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Dimon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Hart, and it's Bridges in for Clarkson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Knicks shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Here's Shamet. 5 points in the game. Brunson inside with the finish.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The Nets have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Outside man. Pass to Porter. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Drops in the 3. Now it's a 5-point Knick lead.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Here's Man. No points so far. Pass to Dimon. Screen by Claxton. This one for 3. Offensive board. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Towns outside. Now here's Robinson. Outside Brunson. And again, New York with the triple. One minute left to play in the second quarter. Outside Band, pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. Screen by Claxton. And Michael Porter gets a three. Porter's got 26 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Back to Brunson. 35 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that one.
Nets trail by 5. Pass to Claxton. Now Porter beyond the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Left side Brunson. The rebound by Dimon. Porter from outside. No good that time. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executed.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Dimon out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. Bridges has gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Outside Porter. Inside. Here's Dimon. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. And the shot falls short that time. The Nets shooting an efficient 57% tonight. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
Tough as they come. Sometimes it looks like Brunson prefers finishing through contact.
Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. Here's Clowney. Counted from distance. Clowney's got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Brunson following the three by Brooklyn. The three ball. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by man. Clock at 6. Back to Towns. Goes back up. Bridges misses.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Outside man. Screen by Claxton. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Now Towns for three. Towns making that shot look routine.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And they are top 20 in the league in second chance points. Clearly, getting on the glass and making opponents pay in this regard isn't something they are stressing enough.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside man. Here's Dimon. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 11 points in the game.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 23. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. The putback. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to man. Here's Clowney to the middle. 6 to shoot. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by man. No good on the 3. The Nets have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. There's the block. Here's Dimon. 11 points in the game. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. To the inside. Here's man. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 6-point Nets lead. New York has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Robinson. On the take. And a big finish by Robinson.
Excellent decision by Brunson, which is more times than not making the right read in the pick and roll action.
Nets leading by 4. Man with it. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Clowney, good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And I like it. I mean, using the strong frame, Brunson pushes through the foul and sinks the shot.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max club.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
And it's Dimon missing. Knicks trail by 4. It's stolen away. The floater. Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Shamet. Towns on a screen. Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. New York again can't hit. Nets leading by 4. And the pass to Claxton. They set the pick. Pass to Dimon. Lets the 3 fly. And the Nets miss again.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Left side Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
That free throw misses.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Williams is checked in for Michael Porter. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in for Shamet. And he sinks the second. Brooklyn leading by 3. And here's Mann. Pass to Dimon. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Brunson. Back to Towns. Here's Brunson. He's guarded by Mann. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Clowney to the left side wing for 3. Dimon. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Hart. Inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
The Nets have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Robinson against Claxton. Outside man. 5 on the clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Bridges. Towns outside. The 3 is up. nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 24.
I just love the ball movement.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Dimon. He's got 11. And here's Claxton. And stolen by Brunson. Towns outside. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Claxton. Throws it up high.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded by Claxton. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. There's the triple. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Here's Dimon. And here's Claxton. Robinson defending. To the left wing. Outside man. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such a crafty player. Brunson really excels at getting the defense off balance.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Pass to Wolf. To the wing, right side. Here's Traore. Brunson defending. 4 on the clock. Some solid defense from Brunson.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
McBride, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. That's good from Bridges.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's McBride, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Clarkson. New York again, can't hit. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Porter. And that one drops. Now just a 5-point Knick lead.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Clarkson outside. Left side Hart. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Tries it from 19. The shot misses. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Knicks up by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Miles McBride, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Clarkson in at the 2.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And New York has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. Towns outside. Doing what he does.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
And Brooklyn has possession. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Porter's shot is off.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Towns a screen on Martin. Clarkson against Martin. Now here's Clarkson, guarded closely. Some solid defense from Martin. Pass to Porter. Here's Traore. McBride covers. From 11 feet away, hits the front of the rim and out.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Towns a screen on Porter. Hart passes to Towns. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 5. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Traore. Count that bucket. Traore's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Now it's Hart. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Outside Porter from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Clarkson passes to Hart. Towns a screen on Porter. Hart from long range. Rebounded by Traore. Traore's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Tipped. On the wing, Clarkson. He's guarded by Martin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
From New York, Jalen Brunson, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Clarkson. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for McBride. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Brooklyn with the ball. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Claxton up top. Pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Torrey for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Knicks lead by 10.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
Now here's Claxton. Can they get it? And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Clarkson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
No good on the free throw. Some changes for Brooklyn. Mann comes in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Martin. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Clarkson. He hits the second from the line. Knicks leading by 9. Now here's Brunson. Bridges right side. Pass to Shaman. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Torrey. To the middle. Robinson with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Ahead. And the basket by Bridges. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Dimon. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Brunson. Yep, that one's good. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Up top, Porter tries it from 19. 2 points. That one goes.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of his game.
Here's Brunson. Here's Shamet. The three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 11. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
The Knicks have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Pass to Shaman. Now here's Hart. Fires the 3. They get it again. For 3, Bridges. Robinson. Great positioning on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Dimon, that's good.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Here we go. The zone. Team fight.
And the Nets making a change here. Clowney's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Bridges. Here's Shamet. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Dimon. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Dimon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that's a part of Porter's game that keeps expanding. His ability to make plays for others.
Brunson comes up empty down low. Nets trail by 8. Here's Dimon. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. Brunson defending. Clock at 6. Back to Claxton. He shoots a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Shamet. Towns outside. Screen by Robinson. They get it back. The kick out to Brunson. Puts up a 3. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Both hands there for a little extra.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Towns, following the bucket by the Nets. The 3 ball is down!
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Nets trail by 11. Here's Dimon. Right side Porter. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. Up ahead, Towns caps off the break.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride, but that fella's got some big feet too.
For the Nets, this one not looking good. Here's Dimon. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Here's Shamet. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bucket! Straight in!
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Porter. Here's Dimon. 6 to shoot. For 3. The triple drop.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Ten-point lead. Brunson. Oh, Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he leaves no question.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that. Not very good.
And New York has possession, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Brunson surveys. Towns on a screen. From about 16. Oh, he cannot hit. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 8. Puts up the tray. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he commits the intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally.
Fifth personal foul. Third team foul. Shoot for New York. Jalen Brunson. Net line with push-ups.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Porter can't hit it.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is